Guys, so today's video is going to be who has a crush on you, and I hope that you guys really enjoy this reading. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because it is a collective reading. So take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. I'm sorry that it's so dark right now. It's kind of a dark lighting situation I got going on at the moment. Hopefully next time my video will be a little better. We'll see. So we are going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, I just kind of want to tell you guys to sit back and relax, enjoy this situation, live in the moment, watch how everything plays out, just be okay in the moment, because you are very protected in this situation that you're facing right now. I don't know if you could see this or not, it's not focusing right, but it's a Hamsa hand. It was actually a bracelet that was given to me by a good friend of mine in the past, and it's about protective energy and being protected, and also being blue, it's also about communication as well. So, you know, and there's this showbiz coin here too, so you may be somebody who's very in the spotlight, or they may be somebody who's very in the spotlight. I'm thinking it's you that is somebody that's very in the spotlight, and maybe it's even both of you guys. Maybe it's a mirrored energy. Come for the pizza, stay for the fun. So, you know, they could be this person's just somebody who wants to play. Could be that, you know, they end up staying because it's a fun situation. I don't know. But I think both of you guys are kind of in the spotlight a little bit. And there's this lucky wooden nickel as well. Something to do with the goldfish may apply here too. So this is somebody very lucky, but you know what, I think this is somebody who feels like you bring a lot of luck and abundance and protection into their life, and that you're somebody that's in the spotlight, or maybe they want to bring some protection into your life because you're in the spotlight, and you know, but you're very lucky. You don't really necessarily need that protection, or I don't know. Anyway, tell me in the comments which one fits, because there's just a few different things I'm feeling on this one, a little bit more than normal. Maybe there's more people watching than normal. So we also got the whale and the crow. So this is somebody who's very deep, sensitive, emotional, compassionate, understanding, loving, caring, wise, somebody who may even be able to discern a lot about the future, somebody who really is very transformative in their energy as well, somebody who maybe has had a deep emotional transformation occur, and it might even be somebody that you may be very connected to psychically in some way, somebody that maybe there's a telepathic connection going on, maybe there's like dream visits going on, things like this. So if you are seeing somebody in your dream, that's kind of a confirmation that they may be crushing on you. There's a lot of wisdom, knowledge, understanding. This person really doesn't forget a whole lot, not when it's important. When somebody does something amazing and beautiful and wonderful for them, they always make sure to repay that favor, and because they are very loving and compassionate, understanding. You know, or maybe you showed this person a lot of love, compassion, and understanding, and they'd like to repay that favor now. They would like to help you, maybe even to move your career along, is possible as well. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Empress, and we have Temperance. So what I'm kind of getting from this is that maybe you might have shut down this person. You might have a very keen intellect. You may speak very well. You may communicate very well. You may have protected yourself very efficiently in this situation through communication, through putting your healthy boundaries in place and standing up for yourself. They may even feel like they're a bit tongue-tied around you because you so effectively are capable of debate, of really taking down any opponent in debate. They may be somebody who doesn't feel worthy or valuable enough to be in your life, somebody that may feel like there's too much darkness in their life, or they've done too many bad things. Maybe they've lied to you as well, which is possibly why you shut them down. It could also be that they ghosted you. They could have ran away. They could have really not been feeling very worthy of themselves. That doesn't excuse it, but that's a lot of times the reason why people are doing this is because they don't feel good enough themselves for the people that are in their life. And they also may have or maybe somebody who might be a little sly, mischievous, they might be a little bit manipulative, or they might not be the most honest person. This is somebody who has a lot of abundance and fertility and growth going on in their life, though. Somebody who has had a lot of luck in their life. They may also even look to you as kind of like a very good mother figure as well. Somebody who maybe teaches others how to set those boundaries in a way. Maybe you helped this person learn how to set some boundaries in their own life too, to stop feeling like they weren't good enough and to stop running away from situations, maybe even to be able to find temperance over their unworthiness, temperance over, maybe they were an alcoholic, maybe they were a drug addict, something along those lines. Or maybe they just had a lot of codependency issues with the people in their life and they weren't setting their boundaries properly, but maybe you really helped them to understand and see this and helped them to effectively set their boundaries. And it could go the opposite way as well. If this is a man watching this video, then the person who has a crush on you is somebody who is protecting themselves because they've dealt with a lot of those types of people, and maybe you have presented yourself in some way in a false mask. So they put up that wall and they really expressed themselves and communicated very effectively what they needed to happen. And you might have even ran away from that communication. This may be somebody who's very, very emotional, very intuitive, very knowledgeable, this is somebody who's very abundant, fertile, beautiful, somebody who's very mature, somebody who's very temperate, patient, balanced. And you might be feeling like you need to run away from the situation because you need to protect yourself, because what could they possibly see in you? But they're seeing in you what is in them. That's the part that's tricky too. They can see in you those same abilities and those same capabilities, and they are just waiting for you to bring them out. Really, that's, I think, what a lot of this is. They're waiting for you to step up into your power, to take control of your own life. So that's what I have for this pile. Sorry if that was confusing. I really hope that you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. On to pile 2. So for pile 2, this may be somebody who might be a little bit childish at times. They may kind of throw fits to get their way. They may be somebody who might be a little bit like alone, feeling a little invisible or a little vulnerable. They may be feeling, we share in the joy of volunteering, and there's a kitty on here and a mouse. So this is somebody who gets along with people no matter who they are. This is somebody who could really fit in anywhere. This is somebody who enjoys volunteering their time, their energy, their efforts to help things grow, especially towards kids. Somebody who really is very capable of unlocking certain things that might require a little bit of a different way of going about things. This may even be somebody who has a lot of childlike energy, or somebody who wants to open up the door for you to have kids someday. Or it may be somebody who is very glitzy or glammy, somebody that likes to have the best of everything, kind of as well. Could also even be like a damsel in distress, or somebody who likes coming in to save a damsel in distress. We have the dragon and we have the phoenix. So we have somebody who's very much in the spotlight, somebody who has a lot of power, somebody who has a lot of luck and abundance, somebody who is very strong spiritually as well, somebody who has mastered a lot of life's lessons, somebody who has overcame a lot, somebody who has went into the flames and the fire and transformed and came back out into the light. Somebody who really is very transformational in and of themselves. They bring a lot of transformations to other people's lives, I believe, too. This is somebody who really sees things in a very different way than other people, who sees them up close and kind of personal. Somebody who, and this little guy kind of almost looks like a dragon. It's not a dragon. I think it's like a hippogriff or something, but it's so hard to see anything because there's no light in here. This little guy. I don't think it's going to work. This camera's horrible. Anyway, so this is somebody very strong, though. Very much in the spotlight. Very at the top of their game. Somebody that has a lot of opportunities in front of them. This is somebody who has learned from the past and who has learned from their mistakes and is ready to leave behind anything that has kept them bound in the past, that has made them feel stuck. They're ready to walk away from anything that no longer serves their intentions or their purposes, or no longer feels like it's their right life path. They're ready to renew something, and I think they want to renew something with you. If it's somebody from your past, then they want to renew something with you. And this may be somebody who really sees the door to opportunity and wants to walk through it, wants to give their solid, stable, honest commitment, wants to open up that door. Somebody who is very capable of loving interdependently. You know, being able to work with others and being able to go off and be on their own too. Somebody who is kind of by the books. It could be a Taurus too. I think Hierophant is actually for Taurus, and I'm kind of feeling Taurus on this. There's a lot of earth energy here. There's some water energy as well, and there's Gemini energy too, if you're interested in that. So anyway, this person is somebody who has really learned a lot and gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Somebody who expresses that knowledge and wisdom and understanding out to the world around them. Somebody who may even be in the spotlight giving guidance or the ability to others to be able to be in an interdependent energy, to be able to be connected and thriving together while at the same time not stuck to or bound down by each other. Somebody that is very stable and strong and powerful and has a lot of opportunities in front of them. Somebody who may even have kids as well. Somebody who can be a little hurt, though. They may be a little hurt by something that has happened, or a little upset. This little guy just makes me think of that, like, hurt, alone, vulnerable person in the corner, you know. Nobody puts baby in the corner, that kind of thing. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments whether or not this resonated or who you may think that this is. And I hope that you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3. So for pile 3, Hope, 2009, Caregiver, Relate for Life. There's this transformation, death, beginnings, endings. Savor the brightest part of your day. You must have self-respect. Only then can you respect somebody. And my little Key of Wands. So, this person is somebody who really is going through a massive transformation in their life. They are really having a lot of new thoughts, ideas, understandings of the ways things work, and really gaining a lot of keys and knowledge to how to turn their life around, how to really appreciate and savor the things in their life that are good. And they are somebody who really knows that you have to respect yourself in order to respect other people. This is somebody who has hope for a future together. Somebody who maybe even has hope that they'll get a caregiver out of the situation you present with them. You know, maybe they hope that you can transform their life in some way. We have the eagle and we have the hummingbird. So this is somebody who's very independent based, somebody who likes their freedom, somebody who likes to explore, somebody who enjoys being on the go, somebody who's very positive, happy, go lucky, somebody very inspirational, somebody who brings a lot of messages of wisdom and change and transformation, somebody who really is very leader-like, somebody who has a lot of leader qualities, somebody who believes in freedom and independence and justice, somebody who really enjoys expressing themselves as well. We have the Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is ready to set their boundaries freely and openly, ready to express themselves in the right ways to bring about victory. Somebody who really has gone through a lot in their life and has had to fight their way there. Somebody who has fought hard for their victory and now is just trying to enjoy it in peace, you know. And somebody who is planting seeds for a beautiful future. Somebody who's planting these seeds, putting in the time, the patience, the commitment, the stability, the loyalty, the trust. Somebody who is working hard at growing themselves in the material world. Somebody that really looks forward to having a family with you one day, or somebody who has a lot of heavy, it could also be heavy family connections, caring connections, even if it's not family, in the community, things like that. They could have a lot of money as well. They also could just be very stable and grounded and down to earth. Somebody that is very caring of others around them, especially with the caregiving one. Somebody who's caring, puts the time in, the effort in, the energy in. This is somebody who is really very solid and stable and trustworthy. Somebody who has been through a lot but still keeps fighting, and that's why they find their victories. So that's what I got for this pile. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear if you know who this person is or who you think it is in the comments below. Suggestion for a future video too would be awesome. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye. Pile 4. So, there's this 1977 thing here. If you were here for the other video the other night when this one was pulled, let me know in the comments, because this one has been pulled twice now. And I keep thinking about getting rid of it, and then I'm like, well, it does still have the 1977 on there. Plus, you know, I got some good meanings for it at this point. You know, there might have been something that you were looking at that you might have been thinking was awesome and rare and cool and wonderful, and then you just realized that it was a lot more empty than you thought. Something was all show and the beauty didn't go further down. So this might have been somebody that really wasn't being transparent about who they really were deep down. They might have been hiding a lot of that because they felt like they were empty inside and they didn't have anything to offer except for what was showing on the outside. And they may have even went after somebody who had that showing on the outside instead of somebody who had real depth and meaning to them. You know, I'm kind of getting the feeling that this one may be somebody who's in another relationship, or who may have even gotten married at some point, or somebody who is married or in a relationship. Just throwing that out there, because there's these little bells here too, and it's making me think of wedding bells. Maybe they got stuck in a situation and now they want to be able to unlock it and find their way out. But the way to do that is to really look for the deep hidden parts of themselves and reveal them. Could even be somebody who's kind of a bit of a show-off or very showy in their words or actions. But when it comes down to it, it kind of comes up short a lot of the time. Just because they got a crush on us doesn't mean they're always great people. Just throwing that out there. Because, you know, this person is somebody, I think, looking to get out of a situation that they're in because they jumped into it prematurely, looking only at the surface, shallow level things, and then really didn't, you know, think about it and just went full force into something, and now they might be looking back at you. You might be somebody from their past that they're looking back at, is kind of the feeling I'm getting from this one. Sorry, I'm trying to get something out over here with one hand, and it's not working so well. Alright, so to the cards. This one's going to be a long one. We got the elephant, and we got the wolf. So this is somebody who's very stable, very wise, very down to earth, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who is very knowledgeable, somebody who doesn't forget things either, somebody who is very traditional and family oriented and rooted, somebody who is a leader and possibly a spiritual leader, somebody who stands up for the little guy, somebody who defends the weak and defenseless, somebody who guides others and shows them the path and the way. And you know, they also, the reason they could have had some of these issues up here is because they felt like everybody was supposed to do it the way they felt was right, when in all actuality it is okay to allow people to have beliefs of their own. And so maybe this person had to go through this transformation and everything that's going on with them so that they could get to a place where they could be a leader and be okay with other people not believing in the same things that they're teaching. This person could also be a teacher or a spiritual leader of some sort. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So this person is somebody, yeah, they made a decision at some point. They made a decision possibly even to follow a path that wasn't theirs because they didn't feel like they had enough to offer somebody to have the path to happiness, you know? And, but this person is somebody who, you know, I think maybe they are feeling like they have nothing to offer and all they have is the showy on the outside, but they don't really have anything solid, stable, or tangible, because that's kind of what the Knight of Pentacles is saying to me here too, is this person runs around trying to do everything all day to please everyone but themselves, and is working really, really, really hard, but really doesn't have much payoff or payback out of it. Somebody who is moving forward slowly, solidly, stably on this journey towards knowledge, though, and towards gaining knowledge, and towards gaining stability and a footing, you know? And they're really trying to discern which path to take. There's somebody maybe who even listens to the messages of the stars, the signs, and the synchronicities to tell them what path to go down. They're really looking at it, though, and mapping out this path that they want to take forward. Right now, they just might be a little bit indecisive about exactly how to go about it because they may not be listening to their intuition and trusting in it. This is somebody, though, that really wants to have this Ten of Cups, this happiness, this love, this beauty with another soul. Somebody who wants a very emotional, long-lasting connection, something that is very deep and beautiful, something that's very positive and joyous and happy. Somebody who really offers a lot of love, even if they can't offer a lot of stability or a lot on the materialistic level, you know. And this person is trying to decide if that love is enough or if they have to have the money that's missing here to go with it. So, let me know if this resonated with you in the comments, what you thought about it, who you think this might have been. I would love to hear about it. And if you guys have a suggestion for a future video as well, that would be awesome. I'm also offering personal readings now through my email at earthangel1133@yahoo.com. So if you're interested, please hit me up. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.